Good afternoon and welcome to Mohegan Sun. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge some folks that are here, the Mohegan Tribal Council members, Jeff Hartman, I believe is somewhere in the room, Scott Hawk, and a lot of folks from the Mohegan Sun management team here and the Connecticut Sun staff, so thank you for coming. I'd like to just start off by giving you a little background on the announcement itself this afternoon, introduce our guests to you, and welcome Mitchell Ettis and Mike Thibault to come up and speak, and then we'll open it up for a Q&A. Today is certainly a franchise-changing day for the Connecticut Sun. Over the course of every off-season, Mike, Scott, Bernadette, myself, and many times Mitchell discuss how best to make our team better and how to compete for a championship. It is a long off-season and the conversations often seem never-ending. However, unlike any other year, we had a high draft pick in our pocket with which to work. With the unfortunate and unexpected turn of events in Sacramento, it opened up doors for us. First to draft Demaya Walker in the dispersal draft, and then to move from the third pick to the second pick in the college draft. Had these things not happened, it is more than likely we would not be here today. Opportunity is what you make of it. Many teams want what you have, and vice versa. Our plan does not call for another non-playoff year, which meant that we needed to use the second pick more effectively and leverage it to accomplish our goals. It became much more than just a pick. Through our internal conversations and concurrently my conversations with Minnesota, we had hoped to move up to the first pick somehow, some way. As these talks gathered steam, it became clear that the deal would have to be bigger and benefit both sides a little bit better. Many options were discussed, but one thing became clear over the course of these dialogues, that it would be a changing of the guard, quite literally. That said, I would like to introduce and to announce that we have traded Lindsay Whalen and the number 2 pick in the 2010 college draft to Minnesota in exchange for Renee Montgomery and the first pick in the 2010 college draft. We've been very fortunate to have a talent like Lindsay Whalen on our roster for 6 years. What she brought to the court and to the community will not soon be forgotten. However, it is important to know that we did not make a deal with the expectation of padding our roster with former Connecticut players, or rather to improve our team with the best players available that can make an immediate impact as well as a long-term impact on the organization. Our objective is quite clear and consistent: to put the best team in place that we can compete for and win a championship. While we played below the expectation of our fans last season, it was certainly more troublesome for the coaching staff and the management team. Therefore, with the college draft a few months away, there's time to consider options for the first overall pick we have obtained, though I think it's safe to say we have a pretty clear sight on who that pick might be. But here and now, I'd like to introduce to you the physical piece of the trade. Renee is a natural leader and a winner. She's a captain of the national championship team at Connecticut and was the only active Connecticut player to have her number retired. Renee has won more awards than I could possibly list, though they include the Naismith, the Honda Sports Award, the Big East Sportsmanship Award, All-America honors, on and on and on. Renee is also extremely visible off the court in a charitable capacity. She was named to the 2009 WNBA All-Rookie team and started 9 games last year for Minnesota, with 2 of her 3 highest scoring nights last season against the Sun, one for 24 points and once for 18 points. Mike, now we know why Renee is on our side of the equation. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Renee Montgomery. And if I get Michael and Mike and Mitch come up here.
Oh, yeah.